Hello and welcome to Dragon Ball Speak, a show where we summarize and review every episode of Dragon Ball Z, 3 episodes at a time, and rate them each on a scale of 1 to 7 stars. We're available on Spotify, YouTube, and iTunes. We upload every single Monday, and I am one of your hosts, Brandon.
And I'm Wesley.
And this is Dragon Ball Speak, episode 23. Alright, so the first one is called Frieza Approaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you saw that title, what did you think was going to happen there? Did you think this was like a... Did you remember that he was on his way to Guru's?
Yeah, I remembered that. At first, my first reaction was like, oh yeah, he's finally going to come fight Goku and all them. But then I was like, oh no, that's right. He's on his way to Guru, so it's probably just approaching that since he's been flying there for 400 days.
Yeah, so Goku's finishing his power-up from the previous episode. And he... What is he top at? It said...
180,000.
180?
180,000 is the last we heard of Goku.
Right, and then Jay said that Captain Ginyu's max was 120,000.
Yeah.
So he's super outmatched. And then, Goku tells Captain Ginyu that they don't have to fight if he apologizes and they just go home.
Yeah.
He'll let them go.
Still being merciful at 180,000.
Right? Yeah, so... and Ginyu was like... actually really surprised by that. He was basically saying like he's never faced a warrior that strong to begin with, and the fact that he's got this, I don't know, soft heart means that he's gonna be able to take advantage of him.
Yeah, which he does.
And so he did.
Yeah, there's like a whole fly too that like they're using as like a metaphor for Goku, I think.
Yeah.
At first I was like, why is this fly animated
right
in front of him? But then it like lands in his palm, and Ginyu lets the fly stay there, and then Ginyu crushes the fly.
Yeah,
like,
Ginyu realizes. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, that's deep. That's deep.
I mean, come on.
You can't beat that.
Come on.
Yeah, Ginyu started having this nervous breakdown, and he's like, I don't
Yeah.
know, flying around. Or, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the Ginyu stuff. I
had a very, very bad time today.
Oh, really? That bad?
Yeah.
I've never really liked the Ginyu stuff. It's in the manga. It's, I mean, obviously, in the show when I first watched it, it just didn't.
It feels so drug out.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
so. It's. I don't know. It's only. I mean, we only got to this fight in last episode, 69, but it already
all you
feels
can
like
eat, baby.
stale. It already feels stale. Like I think it's mostly because this episode was just Goku and Ginyu.
Mostly
Goku doing nothing. Ginyu just talking while Goku's powering up, and then Goku mentions like you can apologize.
Yeah.
It was like I noticed the bad voicing this time. Goku not so much. There's a character we'll get to in a later episode that like blew my mind.
Oh my
That's what they
god, I
said
already
about-
know who you're talking about.
I
It's
was
bad,
like,
dude.
what?
It's bad. Yeah. Ginyu calls. It actually looked pretty good. Like the first half of this episode.
Yeah, no, the animation's still
Like
awesome.
when Goku powers down, or so to speak, or finishes powering up, I guess his hair. I love hair animation. Is like my favorite thing in the show. To be
I
honest.
like that it's like got the red from the powering up around him.
Yeah, and then it just like goes, it like falls back to normal, and it looks cool. We cut to Bulma because she went off on her little adventure.
This is where the only thing I liked about this part was the music. The music was like this really soft, like synth, like music, which was pretty cool. But what the heck?
Yeah, man. I actually didn't mind this part. I mean,
I might be thinking of another Bulma part. What was Bulma doing here?
She found the Namekian village and saw all of them dead, and she was like, I
Okay.
guess I don't have it so bad after all.
Yeah, this
And
one wasn't too bad.
She was actually likable for the first time in several episodes.
Yeah, I was thinking of another scene we'll get to later. with
Okay.
Bulma. But yeah, that one wasn't too bad. She just kind of feels remorse, or not remorse, but like it's just sad.
She realizes like shit's going down.
They show like a dead Namekian kid like in the water, like face down and like
She picks one up,
floating and
too.
stuff, and I was like, damn, that's dark.
Guru and Dende sense that Nail has returned. Nail.
Yeah,
Why are they trying to make us care about Nail?
I don't know. It's so weird, and he's like not that great.
No, he's not. He's just Piccolo if he was super lame and his voice actor was awful. Is that who you're talking about?
He is one of them, but there's a character that's even worse in my opinion. They
Really?
have a few lines throughout these episodes, but we'll get there because
All
it
right,
blows
all
my
right.
mind that this person sucked at the part, which I don't know. We'll talk about it, but yeah, Nail dude sucks. Like He was cooler when we first met him because
Right.
he was like kind of mysterious, and like I did think like, oh, maybe he is like an actual like a secret guardian of this place, like a super badass. But he's just like a standard dude who's like it's fine, you can't hear the alarm. He's just like a standard dude who is like, I don't know why they're trying to make him seem like this character, but it's just not working.
I know why, but I can't tell you why.
Oh,
Just kidding. There's not that much. It's not that deep.
did they make a really cool statue back in the 90s and they were like, we got to sell this now?
Honestly, that's probably what it is. They were. It's always about selling toys. At least sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the thing is, like, his personality, Guru says, like, he's like way stronger than the others. What does he say about him? He's like this warrior, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
this kind of stuff, and that he's stronger than the other ones, and he's not like the other ones. But later we see that he's not cutting it. So
No.
Ginyu does call Goku a Super Saiyan. He says with certainty, he says, "You are a Super Saiyan."
And Goku has a really cool line. He's like, I don't care. The outcome is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's sick.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess Goku doesn't really know what Super Saiyan even means, so he's probably just hearing it as another word.
Yeah, I don't know. This is probably the first time he's heard it, right? Unless he heard Vegeta say it. I don't remember.
Which I doubt he did.
Yeah, no, I don't
Vegeta
remember.
was like mumbling to himself.
Right, and he's just like, I don't care what you call me. And then Ginyu, he has this, he says that he's, what? I'm trying to remember. He's like, no, maybe he's not like a full Super Saiyan yet, or something like
he's
that.
like, still have some weaknesses or something.
Right, which is when he's like gonna realizes what he's gonna do. And we get Frieza and Dende cross paths as Dende's leaving Guru's place.
Yeah.
And Frieza is going towards Guru's place.
And Frieza's like, oh, it's a little brat.
Yeah, and he survived or whatever. Oh yeah, and of course Guru gave Dende the little power up, which we're not sure if that did anything yet. I mean, assuming at this point that it increased his speed because he was flying faster.
Yeah, but I don't know. Guru said he's got some special power within that.
Maybe he's the
simply
ultimate
uncovered.
fighter.
Oh my gosh.
It's Dende.
Oh my god.
And then we get this exchange between Nail and Frieza that is bad, dude. Frieza's dialogue, I can't tell you how much it's changed.
There's two things. So we talked about this last episode, but like we both don't like when they bring in real world shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And so he's like,
which they don't in the sub. Yeah.
And so in this one, he's like, "What's the password?" He's like, "I don't know it, but you can ask the Chamber of Commerce."
I wrote down Chamber of Commerce
and
too.
I was like, okay,
because they were having this like whole weird joke conversation about how like he's a tourist and how he came from the gift shop because he heard about the Dragon Balls.
And it's like, one, Frieza's ship told us that the place does nothing like commercial. Like it's not a commercially viable planet.
How do they know what a Chamber of Commerce is?
Exactly. Like I don't even know what that is, and we have one in Clay County.
Yeah, we actually have one, yeah.
And then a few like I can't remember. I think it's when Frieza looks at his power level, or maybe it's when the other dudes show up. I don't know.
Yeah.
He says like, "You're no stronger than like a Boy Scout."
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, "Okay, you have Boy Scouts now."
Yeah,
like what
yes.
is? I
Of
hate
course,
these references.
Frieza has Boy Scouts.
I hate them. And if you're a kid, you're not gonna know what a Chamber of Commerce. Maybe you know what a Boy Scout is, but it's like, come on.
And it's weird just because it doesn't make sense, but it's like you already have the lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
Like, what is the benefit in changing that to Chamber of Commerce? It doesn't say here what he actually says, but it's probably something like, not that.
It's probably like, I don't have the password, and then Frieza goes, "You're lying."
Yeah,
And they
exactly.
fight,
And
it's
I'll
like,
beat
sick.
it out of you or something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really bad.
Which is funny because I think that Frieza's dialogue is the worst offense in terms of like getting stuff changed around out of anyone.
I wrote down in another episode, or maybe it's this one. No, in the next episode, I put Frieza's lines suck. Like, his dialogue sucks.
Yeah.
He keeps having to make these, like...
I also wrote Frieza dialogue is bad.
Yeah, he keeps having to make these, like, quips and weird stuff that, like,
It's so
someone
weird,
with his
man.
power and the character we've already seen established, like the dude that literally murks people with, like, a finger flick,
Yeah, it doesn't make any
is
sense.
not going to make weird jokes and stuff like this. Yeah.
Yeah, so these three Namekians try to gang up on Frieza, and Nail's like, no. And they all immediately die.
I could have done this myself.
Yeah. That's actually
It's like
that was better than what we heard in the
It's
actual
like the
episode.
first. It's like they took the first try and they were like, perfect, nailed it.
I think they did take the first try with a
Nail,
lot
you
of
nailed
these.
it.
Nailed it. Why is his name Nail?
Is it NAIL or?
Yeah,
Ugh, that's even worse.
I
Somehow.
I know. Yeah, and Frieza kills them with this blow. He just blows, and it turns into. It's
He
just
blows them up
stupid.
and then like creates a tornado, and then he's gotta like actually kill them with like an explosion. So he just.
Yeah.
And then for some reason that time it explodes, and then they go flying. And
It's because it
the
was-
animations for them flying away were
It was
so
bad, dude.
They were like, it was like they were missing frames. They were like,
It was,
And
and
it-
it's like they were clicking and like resizing them as they
so
went.
stupid.
Yeah, really, really bad. That's why I said the first half of this episode looked good.
Yeah,
That was called Whirlwind Blow, apparently.
I have a feeling we're never gonna see that again.
I have a very strong feeling that you're right. So the next episode.
Oh, we gotta review that. Or
Oh yeah, what is the score? What'd you get?
I gave that one a 3 out of 7.
I gave it a 5. I don't remember why. I honestly think it's because I liked Goku powering up,
Yeah.
and that's might
I
be
don't
it.
see. I gave it a 5.
I don't either, but
My 3 is like
I gave it a 5,
standard,
so-
and I'm like, even after talking about this, I'm like, I don't even know if it deserves a 3 because I don't have anything really positive to say. There was like the music was cool and the
The music
powering
was
up
really
is cool,
good.
but I don't like Ginyu. Frieza's line sucks. Nail's annoying. The Bulma scene was fine, but that was like 30 seconds.
but the Chamber of Commerce.
The Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was feeling in that moment, so I'm not gonna change it. I just felt like giving it a 5, I guess.
All right, you heard it here. Brandon really loves Frieza approaches.
Apparently,
Let's move on to Goku is Ginyu, and Ginyu,
Ginyu
is Goku.
What did you think when you saw that?
Honestly, had no idea. I was like, I just can tell this is gonna be stupid. I don't know. Like, I didn't expect what was gonna happen, but I also had no idea what I expected to happen.
So
What's
I
the
don't.
Japanese title? I want to hear that.
Same thing. Surprise! Goku is Ginyu and Ginyu is Goku.
Okay, so a little more.
It's the 4th
exciting.
episode of the Captain Ginyu saga.
Oh, he does not deserve his own saga.
So we're not in the Namek saga anymore. We're in the
Nope.
Captain Ginyu saga
Nope,
now.
Not on this show. Bullshit. We are not giving Captain Ginyu his own saga. He's the worst of the freaking group so far.
Yeah. Well.
Jace can have his own saga.
Oh, this
Backpack
hair
can
thing
have
he
his own
did.
Saga. Oh, dude.
This hair thing he did in 71. Oh, whoa. Here's the thing. I don't mind the concept of this whole body switching thing because I think it's cool. It's a cool trope. Does this? Oh wait, this doesn't even happen to the. Oh no,
does,
that's
right at
this
the very
episode.
end.
Oh, we're at. Okay, yeah. So it does happen this episode.
That's basically what this whole episode is about.
I like
is-
the trope. I don't mind the trope, but man, they just drag their feet, and it's
Yeah.
weird because the plot is like at a very intense point where all these paths are starting to cross, and
My
there's really
first note is Goku and Ginyu stuff is getting boring. Then I said the nail stuff is odd. Then I said Frieza's lines suck. Everything is so drawn out. Like this whole episode, like you're saying, is just
super drawn out.
it's just so weird. Like we're right there. We're
Exactly.
right there at the climax, and they're
Like, why now?
nope, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, the switch would be cool. I don't like the way it was executed or kind of just happened, and I don't necessarily like where it's going. Mostly because like it feels like the second it happened, I was like, damn it, this is gonna be like another 5 episodes before we get to like the end of where this is going.
I was actually really surprised that Goku ended up showing up in the next episode.
Yeah,
Ginyu Goku. Yeah, so we open up the episode to a bunch of dead Namekians, the ones that Frieza had just killed. And then Nail, he's stalling because Guru tells him that the Earthlings need more time. So I think that's their excuse for the episode being drawn out is like the fact that Nail is supposed to be stalling for the Earthlings. Because to be fair, when we cut to Gohan and Krillin, or Vegeta for that matter, it's not dragging its feet so much.
and they are busy. Yeah,
Right. And seeing Vegeta again made me happy.
yeah, he looks sick in this episode.
I know,
too.
man. Yeah.
He's awesome.
Nail's voice actor is awful is what I wrote.
Yep.
I don't know who voices him. Let's see. He specifically just had such bad lines, man.
Nail, isn't that what's his face? Goku?
Nah.
Oh, I thought it was.
It doesn't tell me this time for some reason. Yeah, weird.
Interesting.
Anyway, Yeah, his voice actor's awful. So him and Frieza are going to fight, and then Frieza's like, "Why are you going so far? Let's just fight here." And he's like, "Okay."
This is another thing I didn't like because Frieza would not do this. The Frieza I've seen at least would just be like, "No, zing."
Right? Yeah. Why would he?
Like, why are they going to like a different place to fight? Like,
because he doesn't want to stress out Guru.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want Guru to see what I'm gonna do to you.
And to be fair, Frieza now knows that Guru's death means the Dragon Ball's death.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh."
Yeah.
Whenever he told him that. That was it. Woo.
They sat on that for like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Those nasty lips.
Yeah, he does have those lips. So Nail so Frieza says, "I'm gonna beat you with just my left arm."
Yeah.
He does say that he underestimated him. We didn't get a number, did we?
No.
Okay. And Frieza says he's 500,000 times more powerful than Nail.
Okay.
Which seems like an exaggeration.
Yeah.
But that's a really big number.
Again, the Frieza I know would not do this behind the back thing. He's like he would. I feel like he would just be like zing, and then go off. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But I just don't like this Nail part. This whole everything that's about to happen. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. So Nail karate chops him in the neck.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's a classic Dragon Ball Z move.
Yeah, and it doesn't do anything.
No.
I thought this part was kind of well animated.
It was well animated, but it was stupid.
And then Frieza grabs his left arm and, of course, rips it off because
not before digging his nails in. So Frieza's like, I'm 500,000 times more powerful, and then so he grabs the arm and like you can see his nails puncture the skin. I didn't think they were gonna rip his arm off, so I was like, this is Frieza's grand move.
Yeah,
it's like scratching skin, and then he rips the arm off, and then we get a lot of like
squirt,
squirt and screaming.
It squirted big.
Yeah,
yeah, he screams a lot, and it went squirt. His power up, I was thankful that his power up was actually really short. Nails,
and it was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It just looked like he got a little dehydrated, and then his veins popped up.
It was not bad, but yeah, his arm squirts. And then we cut back to Bulma again. This is stupid.
This is
was
really
bad.
stupid.
Bulma is getting chased by a dinosaur. The flying one. What?
This is just stupid.
She calls him Dino, too.
Yeah.
She says, Dino's not even breaking a sweat. And then she's going into a cave, but then there's another dinosaur. Mm-hmm. And then, which, first of all, why are they even here? We've not seen dinosaurs on this planet.
Not
the
to mention
time.
these same species of dinosaurs that are on Earth.
I'm pretty sure they reused the animations from the ones on Earth on this. They just traced it over.
Yeah.
But and then she is hanging on to the dinosaur and then falls off, and she's falling into the T-Rex's mouth. Mm-hmm. But then Gohan and Krillin kill the dinosaurs.
Yep.
But then she doesn't know who they are.
She backs up into a wall, and like they animate Krillin to look I don't even know what, but they made his face all like shadowy and stuff, and she's like freaking out.
She doesn't know who it is.
This is so stupid. I was like, "What? Come on, dude!" Ugh. And then they show up,
dirt on him,
and then Gohan starts talking. It sounds awful.
Oh, here's where it was.
I was like blown away by how bad he sounded.
So is it the mic or is it his?
No,
acting?
This was like the actor. I think what happened was they hadn't decided that Gohan's voice was just going to be Goku's yet. Because when you start
Gohan's
the series,
voice isn't Goku's. Oh,
Kid Goku.
Right,
I mean,
right.
It's the same voice actor. When you start Dragon Ball Z, it's literally like, oh, that's awesome that the Kid Goku voice actor gets to keep doing a role because it's the same thing. And then when you like Gohan talking here, I don't even know. And maybe we didn't hear Gohan in the previous episodes or something. I don't know what it was about it, but dude, he sounded so bad. He I don't know. It was missing the raspiness of Gohan's usual voice, and the delivery was really bad. I was legit chuckling to myself at it.
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head, but this may have even gotten dubbed before Dragon Ball did. These episodes of Dragon Ball Z, I actually think that might be the case.
Then that would explain.
Because I've always heard that Dragon Ball got dubbed after Dragon Ball Z.
Then that would explain it for sure.
I'm not positive on that.
So they would have started.
So this would be this voice actor's first time recording,
and then they go through Z, go back to the beginning of Z,
right?
1 through 66 or 7, then go back and do Dragon Ball, which makes sense because she does, or he, yeah, that's a she, right?
It's a she, yeah.
Yeah, crushes it in Dragon Ball. Like Kid Goku's awesome in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that would make sense.
I'll have to pull up a clip and show you after this because it was like astoundingly bad.
Really? I didn't notice. I don't know why. Whatever. It was me last episode talking about that.
Yeah.
Now it's you. I thought these 3 episodes. I thought other than Frieza, it was better overall than the 68 and 69 were really rough. 68 was really really rough.
Like voice acting wise.
Yeah. Goku especially. So yeah, they change. Oh, Ginyu squirts. I forgot about that.
I got a case of the Ginyu squirts.
Ginyu powers up his fist and then shoves it through his chest. Now, at that point, did you get a handle on what was going on or no?
No, I still was like,
You just didn't know what was.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I was like, my eyes were on the screen, but I'm not sure I was taking in anything because I was so bored of this Ginyu Goku thing.
Well, then his chest squirts a little bit.
The Ginyu squirt.
Yes, the Ginyu squirt.
Patented.
Classic. I had a little bit of that this morning. I'm not even lying. So, and they change bodies. And that's the episode.
Yeah, the animation was interesting.
I didn't think it was bad. I
didn't think it was bad either.
Yeah.
It was just very different for Dragon Ball.
These colors flashing and all this.
And having them like bend and stuff into each other.
Yeah, I think it was just because it was like such a weird thing.
Yeah.
They just decided to take the money and run. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah. So Ginyu, who now looks like Goku, puts the scouter back on and says that they should head back to the ship because they defeated Goku.
And he's like, in his Ginyu voice, as Goku, he's
Which
like,
is like,
maybe I can fool those kids into thinking I'm Goku. I was like, all right, dude.
I know every time in media when people change bodies, which it's like everywhere basically. Yeah. I know that they keep their voices so the audience can know who's who, but it doesn't make sense that he wouldn't sound like Goku. Okay.
Or that he actually thinks he's gonna fool Goku's
which he
kid.
didn't.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, so, we'll get there.
Goku summons up all his strength and then slowly follows them. So
sick. What'd you give that episode?
I gave it 4.
I gave it a 2.
Really?
Dude, I had such a bad time. Like,
it's probably a 2.
I don't even know.
I think I just love watching this show because I gave it a 4.
At least you give it like a 6 or 7.
I mean, I was really harsh on the previous ones where you gave higher scores.
Yeah, we just flip.
We
flip.
That's
what we do.
We'll see if 72 we get the same scores. Yeah, so I gave it a 4.
Yeah, I gave that one a big fat 2. I just did not enjoy it.
I think my scores, once again, I've said this a million times, but I think my scores are heavily affected by
knowing what's
about to happen, or knowing how long something lasts, or knowing how short something is, or knowing like just the fact that I know pretty much everything.
Yeah.
It helps a lot, I think. Or sometimes it doesn't help. Like last time, it didn't help because
you knew Goku's voice was not it.
Or for example, with the filler way back in the beginning, I gave some really rough scores. Really, I gave a 1 out of 7 to the strangest robot. So you know what I mean.
I gave that one a 2 out of 7 because I was scared to give it a 1, but it's a 1.
I should have given it a 2 because a new friend was a 1.
Yeah, that one sucked too.
Anyway, episode 72, calling the Eternal Dragon, which they don't.
Nope. Give me that Japanese name.
Come forth, Super Shenlong. Grant me my wish.
Okay. Is Shenlong what they call him?
Yeah, that's his name.
Okay.
They say it the same. It's like Shenlong.
Oh, okay.
It's like Shenlong is how it's spelled.
Come forth. Okay, theirs kind of makes more sense.
Grant me my wish. Yeah, because it's basically what
Krillin
Homeboy said. Yeah. All right, let's do this. This episode first aired in American air date, September 16th, 1999. God, that's so long ago. Yeah. I wasn't even 1 year old.
That is crazy.
Anyway, so we open up with this sweet Vegeta slaughter, which I loved. Vegeta shows up to Frieza's ship. He finds it, and then all of his like underlings, which there's somehow more and more and more of these underlings who I thought we had killed all of them, but
I thought so too.
Maybe now we did. Vegeta kills them all. It's sweet.
Until he has to walk through a hallway for 30 seconds. With some people animated sideways for some reason.
Yeah, they're just like, they don't know what to do.
One guy was like... I was like, why is he walking sideways?
No, you killed him.
Everybody was animated walking forward with Vegeta, and this one dude was like...
So you can see
I suppose. He looked pretty beefy. I guess maybe he had a hard time fitting in the hallway.
Yeah, he was just jacked. Vegeta is basically looking for the Dragon Balls. He ends up killing all these guys after they walk through the hallways and stuff.
He takes a shower.
Yeah, he ends up washing up because he knows he has time, I guess, somehow. He realizes the Dragon Balls aren't in the ship. He washes up. He puts on some new armor. He doesn't have the shoulder pads anymore. Now it's like the
I kind of like that he doesn't have them.
yeah, the shoulder pads are not.
They don't seem like useful.
Right. Yeah, so he's got cooler armor now. We get to see him in his what is it called?
Gi.
No.
His underpants. His swimsuit.
Yes, but it's what you get. You wear them on Christmas.
His onesie.
No.
His pajama pants.
What is it called? Warmers? No.
Leg
Leg warmers? No.
Long johns.
Yes. Yes. Long johns. I think that's it.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So we get to see him in his long john.
No, we didn't get to see his long john.
Yeah. No, not this time. We'll see him. Maybe next time. Yeah. He changes. He walks out. He's all cleaned up. He's surprised at how he recovered so quickly from the bean. And then Gohan and Krillin appear.
Mm-hmm.
So Vegeta's looking for the Dragon Balls, and he's hiding behind like the ship leg, so to speak. Gohan and Krillin show up. They end up digging up the balls, and then Vegeta's watching them, and he's waiting for them to summon the dragon so that he can basically run in, kill them, and then use the wish. Is what he says.
I feel like that's not how it works, but I might be wrong.
Well, we'll see.
True. Well, we won't see.
Unless we don't, because we didn't on this episode.
They do it, and then
Krillin tries to summon the dragon with this really weird. We've never heard it before, but he has this like rhyme.
This ritual thing.
And it has this like super animated like spin around shot and stuff. And it doesn't work. We still don't know the password, I guess. So this is actually, if this felt like a really short episode, and I think it's because it had such, look at the summary, it's the shortest one I've seen.
There's nothing that happens.
It's just not much content in this one.
Like literally, they do that. Vegeta,
He's
like,
what the hell?
Oh no, it's not working.
Yeah.
And then they're all just kind of hanging out, and then Goku Ginyu shows up with Jace, and then they do their thing, and that's it.
Yeah, so Ginyu and Jace show up. They're like, who dug up the Dragon Balls? Krillin is like, oh, hey, Goku. Yeah, it was us. We found him with the Dragon Radar.
We don't know that it's not. Like, we haven't heard the voice yet, but, I mean, it's a little suspicious.
He's also wearing a scouter, which Goku wouldn't do.
And flying with Jace.
Right. And Vegeta's watching, and he realizes something's up. Gohan doesn't come out from behind the rock because he can already tell that. He can kind of already tell, we think.
Because he's not stupid like Krillin.
Right, exactly. And Ginyu, ends up punching Krillin in the face. Krillin fights back a little bit. He takes it like a man. And Ginyu's like, oh, you did better than I thought you would. And then, what's next? Oh, Gohan's like, that's not my dad. And Krillin's like, what are you talking about? It's Goku. And Gohan... Oh my god. Oh my god. Gohan's like, no, I'm telling you that it's not my dad. And Vegeta's shocked, but he doesn't step in. He's just watching because Goku finally arrives and explains the situation, which I'm shocked. I thought we'd be waiting for Goku to arrive for like,
he's gotta, like, go
at
and
least
power
an
up
episode.
More, fix his wounds.
Maybe do some training in Ginyu's body.
I must train 10,000 push-ups a day.
Yes. Are we worried about time right here or no?
Nah, we should be good. I mean,
does it cut off hard at 30?
It will, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
let's wrap it up.
Okay. I mean, we can. Yeah, whatever. I mean, there's nothing else really happens in the episode, right?
Well, basically, Ginyu is convinced. Goku tells Ginyu that he's not going to be able to power up to his full potential because his body and his soul are not linked together, and he doesn't know the body as well as Goku does. And Ginyu starts to power up in Goku's body because he thinks he can prove him wrong.
Oh yeah.
And then Jace is
really
like,
cool looking.
Yeah, and then it was a good, cool looking power up because it's like an evil Goku. It's really cool.
It's got like the yellow stuff.
That's what I like about it. Yeah. And then Jace is like, come on, you can reach 180,000. And then that's it. That's where the episode ends.
Yeah, really weird episode. And I gave this one a 2 as well.
I still gave it a 5. I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
I just didn't have a good time this time. I don't know if it's maybe because like we woke up early to do this. I don't think that's what it is. I just was so bored. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm right there. I'm one stroke away, and they're just refusing to give it to me.
I, for one, cannot wait to keep recording because these were probably the three like most boring episodes that we'd have in a while, or that we've had in a while.
Yeah, I haven't given anything as low as a 2 since
Bulma's Big Day. I gave that a 1 out of 7.
I gave that a 2. I probably should have given it a 1.
She fought Mrs. Crab.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Okay, are we still good?
Yep.
Okay, so let's wrap it up. I gave that one a 5. Blah blah blah. I can't wait to record again Mondays. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Speak.